the United Nations Command in control of the border between the two Koreas released dramatic video footage on Tuesday of what happened when a North Korean soldier defected to the south earlier this month. The video shows the defector speeding south in a jeep before getting out, being shot at least 5 times by North Korean soldiers pursuing him and then being dragged to freedom by South Korean soldiers. The surveillance video also showed one of the North Korean guards step across the demarcation line, in violation of the ceasefire agreement, while chasing the defector. The 24-year-old defector, identified only by his last name, O, is shown driving a 4-wheel military jeep along a road on the northern side of the border toward the south. It approaches a white building, a checkpoint under North Korean control, then passes by the building at full speed after turning on its headlights. A North Korean guard is seen running after the vehicle as it drives across a bridge and then passes a memorial to North Korean founder Kim Il-sung. This memorial is a well-known tourist spot for visitors to the joint security area inside the demilitarized zone. The jeep appears to run into a ditch just a few feet from a white demarcation line between the two Koreas. After failed attempts to free the vehicle, O jumps out and sprints for his life toward the south. But North Korean armed guards who had hurried to the jeep fire shots behind him. The dramatic moment is shown in the video when he succeeds in running past the demarcation line, then falls next to a concrete wall controlled by the South Korean side. The United Nations Command also released infrared video images of the Allied soldiers carefully crawling toward O, lying on a pile of fallen leaves, and dragging him to safety. After thoroughly reviewing the investigation results, I assess the actions taken by the UNC Security Battalion were in a manner that is consistent with the armistice agreement, namely, to respect the demilitarized zone and to take actions that deter a resumption of hostilities. General Vincent K. Brooks, the UNC commander, said in a statement. The armistice agreement was challenged, but it remains in place. Analysis of the video shows that North Korea violated the armistice agreement by firing weapons across the military demarcation line and actually crossing the line temporarily, according to Chad Carroll, the Director of Public Affairs for the UNC. Signed in 1953 by the UN, North Korea and China, the armistice agreement put an end to the Korean War, which lasted 3 years. The agreement states, neither side shall execute any hostile act within, from, or against the demilitarized zone. No person, military or civilian, shall be permitted to cross the military demarcation line unless specifically authorized to do so by the Military Armistice Commission. Although North Korea has announced its withdrawal from the agreement repeatedly since then, the UN has consistently argued that it is still in effect. The firing across the demilitarized zone and crossing of the military demarcation line shown in the video is therefore taken as a provocative violation of the ceasefire designed to ensure peace on the peninsula. The North Korean army was notified of these violations on Wednesday through communication channels in Panmunjom, a village just north of the border.